What's going on, folks? I'm about to show you how you would give a car a jump just in case somebody's car is dead or your car is dead. The first thing that you're going to want to do pretty much is, of course, pop your hood and get you a pair of jumper cables, which basically look like this. And next thing you want to do is make sure that both vehicles are off. Of course, the car you're trying to jump will be off, but you also want to make sure the car that you're going to be giving a jump from is also off. Also, you want to double check first before you give a car a jump to make sure you don't have like a special system on your car that can cause a problem if you do jump somebody else's car. But anyways, when you want to go ahead and jump a car, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and put the red terminal, which has red, onto your positive terminal on the battery. So I'm going ahead and connecting it to the positive terminal onto the battery. And normally you'll know it's positive because what you'll see on the battery is like a plus symbol like that. That tells me that this side over here is the positive terminal. Now the next thing I'm going to want to do is go ahead and go to the other vehicle that I'm going to be jumping from and take the red terminal from the other side of jumper cables pretty much and connect that one to the red terminal also, just like that. So I'm connecting. See how I have the red? Now what I have connected is I have the red going from the dead battery going to the good battery. So one red from the dead going to the positive onto the good one, which also should have like a plus symbol, if you can see right there on that one. Now what I want to do is go ahead and take the negative side of the one I just put to the good vehicle. Well, actually this is going to the bad vehicle. I want to take the negative wire and I want to find a piece of unpainted metal like this. So I'm basically finding a piece of metal that's unpainted and I'm putting the negative side onto a piece of unpainted metal on the vehicle that's going to be getting a jump. So this is the bad battery right here. So you see right here I have the positive going to the positive on the battery. This is the dead vehicle right here. And then I have the negative going to a piece of unpainted metal. So I just kind of picked a piece of metal right here that I connected the negative to on here. And if for some reason you can't find a piece of unpainted metal that you can connect a negative to, there's always your negative connection right here you can connect it to, but you kind of want to find a piece of unpainted metal somewhere and connect it that way just for safety reasons. Normally nothing major will happen bad if you connect it to here, but if you can find a piece of unpainted metal, go ahead and do that. Now that I have this side connected, now what I'm doing is coming over here to the vehicle that's actually going to be given a jump, which is the good battery, and I'm going to go ahead on and connect the negative terminal. This time I'm connected directly to the negative side of the battery, just like that. So see, now I have the negative, which is the black, going to the negative side on this is the good battery, and I have the positive going to the positive side on the good battery. Then if you can follow, then I have the other end going to the bad battery. I have the positive going to the battery itself, which is the plus side, the red. Then I have the negative on the bad battery going to a piece of unpainted metal on this vehicle right here, which is the one that's going to be jumped. The next thing I'm going to want to do is go ahead on and starting the good car up, the car that's actually running. I'm going to start that vehicle up and allow for it to run for a few minutes. And once I've let it run for a few minutes, next I'm going to be doing is going to the bad vehicle, the one that wouldn't start, and go ahead and try to start it. And most times your vehicle will start up now once you gave it a jump. And once you got the vehicle jumped and the car is running, once you start the other car up, you could go ahead now and remove your cables. So go ahead and remove the positive cable. I'm removing the positive from one side, and I'm just gonna kind of clip it onto the wire right here. And then I'm gonna go to the other side and do the same thing. Remove the positive cable, and I'm gonna clip it on to, if you can see, I'm clipping it on to the wire. And then I'm gonna go ahead and remove the negative cable, like that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and come over to the vehicle that was jumped and remove that negative cable also. And once you start that vehicle up, you want to go ahead and let it run for at least 10 or 15 minutes because you want to give it time for the battery to charge on the one that was bad. because a lot of times if you turn that vehicle right back off after you've had the after you gave it a jump, you don't let it run long enough, this battery right here may not have charged all the way back up yet. And once you've let it run, say for 10-20 minutes, if you turn that vehicle off, and once you do that and try to start it back up, it's still not working, what that tells you is that you possibly have either a dead battery that needs to be replaced, or you could have a problem with your alternator itself to where it's not charging your battery back up. And in that case, you want to go ahead and have your battery tested, and if that test is good, then you want to go ahead and look into having your alternator tested. Alright folks, once again, this is how you would properly jump a vehicle using a good vehicle to jump a bad vehicle. Alright, please check out our other videos and please subscribe. Thanks.